guys? What's up, Sussex Squad? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is William, you are busy throwing a temper tantrum because literally Harry and Meghan looked like they were dancing in the Colombian nights, doing the salsa, doing everything you wish you could. But unfortunately, you don't have the freedom, and two, you don't have the skill, and three, you don't have the wife. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, William is getting ridiculous. Do you know that in the middle of Harry and Meghan having the most successful tour they've had yet, and yes, I'm calling them a tour because there are tours and then there are royal tours. You know what a royal tour looks like. They run around opening Tesco's and Sainsbury's and all this other stuff, right? So we know exactly what a royal tour looks like. Unfortunately for um Harry and Meghan, William then decided to release something saying, because you know Kate got to find a way to play a victim, or should I say William is using Kate to say that he was furious when they wished Kate that she recovers. At least you got a good wish, because they used the word Kate instead of Catherine. He's furious. So which I said, you either stupid or you petty or you're both, because we are talking about William. Your wife is supposedly fighting for her life with cancer back then. This is before she showed up with a new face and looking healthier than she's looked in the last 2 years. And all you're worried about is that Harry and Meghan called her Kate. Then he had the nerve to say that Harry's not going to be invited to his coronation, to which Harry was like, right? Going crazy, just right? Twirling around. Meghan's hair is flying in the wind. Those were some cute pictures. Then he said, guess what? The next time I see you will be at Pa's funeral. Y'all, William, we got to talk about this because Sussex God, William is getting more and more ridiculous. I will say one thing. I'm so glad that Harry and Meghan said, if you're going to take away the titles, take them away. We are no longer going to live our lives by your rules because guess what? You're going to take them away anyway. And you're going to take them away when it least counts. If you guys don't know, we see what's happening with Andrew and Charles. Now, spoiler alert, couldn't happen to a worse person. We're happy about that. We'll talk about that in another thread. But the royal family has shown that the king will do what he wants, when he wants, how he wants. And it don't matter what promises he made, even promises to his dead mama when she was on her deathbed. It doesn't matter. Now, granted, it should have did this, and they should have did this far long ago. But, I'll talk about that in a different video. Don't talk about it in the comments. I'm going to talk about it in a different video, and I promise I'll post a video today. Also, Sussex Squad, I know I've been promising this for a while. I'm thinking about moving the royal updates to like a weekly. Let me know what you think in the comments. Put a 1 if you like the idea. I'm thinking about, okay, I know I've been starting a podcast, but I'm thinking about condensing all the royal stories that I don't have a chance to talk about into one, so you guys can listen for like an hour and a half as we laugh at these fools and also celebrate Meghan's victories. Do y'all think that would be good, or do you like it more just like little 10-minute videos like daily or every other day? Let me know. Okay, so anyway, let's get into the William stuff. William is a clown, is a fool, is an everything you would think of, okay? Let's see. Oh, okay. So William said, also, let's not forget that Colombians showed up and showed out for Meghan. Meghan's wardrobe looked so beautiful and so believable. When I said that, it's like it's better than the way Kate shows up in the same exact dress. Like she really does try to get up and coming designers, and she looks super, super cute, you know? Anyway, where are we at? Here we go. Again, this is such a stupid story. Again, while I read these words, close your eyes and imagine a world where your wife is supposedly fighting cancer, but you have the energy to get mad at Harry and Meghan that they called her Kate in a get well soon message. You want Harry and Meghan to address Kate as Princess Catherine of the realm. Anyway, let's get into this. Friends of Prince William and Kate Middleton have told the Daily Beast that William took offense at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's publicly referring to his wife as Kate rather than Catherine, even when they're sending her get well soon messages about her cancer diagnosis. Did Tatler not do an article called Kate the Great? Am I imagining things? Kate has long let it be known that she prefers to be called Catherine. It's a name her friends and family use. You you expect me to believe that her friends and family are calling her Catherine when half her life she was known as Kate Middleton? It's the name William uses in private. William calls his wife Catherine in private, and it's how she introduces herself to others. The Daily Beast, in common with many American media outlets, still use Kate and Kate Middleton, which is how she's known universally in the US and around the world. Although she's widely known as Kate at school and university, she made a deliberate switch to her full name, Catherine, shortly after marrying William. In many books, he also refers, Harry referred to Kate as Catherine. Uh, Apart from one time he said Charles calls her Catherine, and Harry says he flinched on hearing the name. However, a source now says that William was annoyed when Harry and Meghan chose to refer to her as Kate in their statement. We wish say, and the statement was, "We wish health and healing for Kate and the family, and hope they're able to do so privately and in peace." How evil do you have to be that they even wish well wishes? Because if I was Meghan, y'all already know I'm petty. I would have been just sitting there and been like, "Thy will be done," right? A friend of William and Kate said, the fact that Harry and Meghan were unable to bring themselves to use her chosen name, as if this is her identity, as if it's he, she, they, them, or her. Shut up. Her chosen name, even when they were sending her get well soon messages after a cancer diagnosis was noted. William takes offense at people calling Catherine Kate because she's asked to be known as Catherine. It's a fairly simple request. I'm sure Meghan wouldn't like it if William started publicly calling her Meghan Markle. William does publicly call her Meghan Markle. That's her name. Of course, it's an utterly trivial thing. At least they recognize it. But those of us who know William know that this is one of the things that pushes his buttons. It sounds like all he does is have buttons to push. Pushing his buttons while he's going through his wife's cancer seems an entirely unnecessary and deliberate irritation. I wonder if the private card began, "Dear Kate." Another friend said, no one's saying it's responsible for all the trouble. No one's saying that card is responsible for all the trouble. But deliberately calling someone by a name they don't like is just bloody rude. If Harry and Meghan were serious about healing their issue, a good first step would be to call her Catherine. Yeah, I know. Petty, sweaty, rude, insignificant, and just whatever. Okay, so then he said that um Harry's not going to be invited to his coronation. Everybody said, William, you've been saying that for the last 2 years. Like, shut up, right? Worry about what's going on now with that meltdown. Now he's saying that Prince William will see Harry one more time in his life at their father's funeral. And I hope, do you think that they'll try to disinvite Meghan from Charles's funeral? Do you think when Charles dies, it will be a big deal? Anyway, I mean, let's see how long white supremacy and white nationalism reigns. We'll see. Friends of Prince William have told the Daily Beast, that's William in a toupee and a mustache, right? But he's grew his own beard in. William will not invite Harry to his coronation are accurate, adding that the things stand, I'm reading this wrong. Adding as things stand, they expect William to see his brother in the flesh again at the king's funeral. It's crazy to me that the way you dunk on Harry is to say the next time I'll see you will be over daddy's coffin. If I was Charles, I'd be like, how did I get into this? A friend told the Daily Beast, things are totally frozen between the two of them. It's hard to overstate how utterly William feels betrayed and hurt on a very personal level. William, Harry does not care. He shouldn't care, but at the end of the day, he does not care. Move on, William. You are giving psycho. The fact that you have such little going on in your life that you are actively briefing the press, this shows that you ain't happy with Kate. The kids aren't distracting you, and you have nothing going on, especially because you're not president of the FIFA board anymore. Okay. The brothers were so close growing up that they would finish each other's sentences. All the trauma of their mom dying and their dad being quite distant, it's an amazing thing to witness. Yeah, William chose the crown and thought Harry would be his lapdog forever. He was jealous that Harry had something that William could never get, freedom. As much as they drag Harry and Meghan, as much as they try to destroy them. Yeah. But at the end of the day, Harry has utter and complete freedom, and he used that time to become his own man. Reading Harry's book, I was really struck by how honest he was about the depth and importance of his relationship with William when they were younger. It makes his decision to basically sell out his entire family, and particularly William, for a bumper payday even more inexplicable. It makes, you know what? I will say one thing, right? And I've always said this. The royal family actually believes this mess they're saying about Harry. They're wondering why Harry wouldn't sacrifice everything, including his wife and kids, for a few pennies. And they're mad they can't control them. At the end of the day, I'm glad Harry's realizing your family lives in a toxic system. They do not ever want to change. This toxicity has been around for over 1,000 years. Why would they change just for you? They don't love you enough. You are a cog. And no matter how you feel about your brother loves his power, his duty, and the system set up more than he'll ever love you. They realize it and it's out. I do believe that they don't understand why Harry would do this. But again, Harry's outside the system. They're crumbling and making fools of themselves because they don't understand, right? They said, Mm, they're saying that they don't believe that the primary motivation was that noble. Of course not, because they don't have noble bones in their body. The royal family fakes doing philanthropy. They fake doing acts of service. They fake being caring people. Also, they can rob the poor of their country through tax dollars and tax cuts and everything else. I believe that they don't believe that Harry is doing anything out of his heart because they don't do anything out of their heart. Okay. Asked about the reports that Harry would not be invited to William's coronation, they say it's 100% true. Why would William and Kate want all the distraction and circus that his presence would bring? I suspect that William will see Harry one more time in his life at their father's funeral. Planning William's coronation is well underway. And I understand that there is no plans to invite Harry. It's hardly surprising when they look at how poisoned the well has become. Y'all, yeah, listen, those people are sick. I understand why Harry is cutting ties, and good luck to everybody involved. I just know that William is not influential, powerful, or smart enough to really take down Harry. And that's really what's bothering him. He won't take a knee. And when you have to meet your brother eye to eye, you see that you truly are the lesser man. But anyway, you guys, let me know what you think about like a royal podcast hour and a half where there's no interruptions, no this, no that, and we can like chop it up. Okay, it'll be available on all podcast channels. But let me know. I have other ideas for podcasts, but let me know what you think about that one. Anyways, that's a swad. I'm gonna do the other follow up for Andrew and Harry. I'm sorry, and well, actually, yeah, Andrew, Charles, Harry, the Royal Lodge, and the Camilla thing. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.